Hello, CDO! Welcome to the very first virtual lifestyle show, Denisa, Northern Mindanao.
Hi guys! In here we showcase the best of Cagayan de Oro and the rest of Mindanao in an hour of virtual panagtigom and panagtapok.
Busa chill lang tang tanan. Tara, positive vibes lang ta, di ba, my love? Let's hang
Yes,
and
of course!
chill.
Yes! Hi, my love! Maing gabi diha.
Maayong gabi isab sa imo din ha, my love. Hello, CDO. It's virtual and more. And ready tang tanan. Live na live. Ta karong gabi una mga higala. Kumusta mong tanan? I hope everybody's having a good time. A blessed evening. Nag-enjoy sa inyong Friday. Kay kitang tanan, karon we are so ready to celebrate the most powerful ang mga women. Char nang angkon. Kita pinaka-powerful.
Agay.
Women's Month!
Yes! And of course, our first set of ladies karong gabi una, no? Ang tulo are members of the Northern Mindanao Mountaineering Society and one guest live all the way gikan sa Las Vegas, USA. Ayan, bilar siya for us tonight, my love.
Yes, kay these are empowered women, my love, nga atong gi-invite dinhi sa Hello
Yes.
CDO. Kay mao lagi nang ilahang gingon, di ba? Empowered women, empower women. So,
Correct.
so we're so happy to have them on the show kay para nga makahatag pud sila sa mga valuable lessons nga ilang na learn along the way para kita pud gihapon ma-inspire ta sa ila.
And my love, speaking of celebrations, we are extremely blessed and proud nga nakadawatag duha ka awards nga nga gikan sa Northern Mindanao Wedding and Events Association Suppliers Ball and Awards Night a few days ago. So unsa ba kini nga mga awards? Guys, ato ning tan-awon.
Congratulations to Hello CDO for winning the most outstanding virtual lifestyle show from the Northern Mindanao Suppliers Association. It was indeed an honor and a pleasure having been a guest at this show, this very respectable and entertaining and informative show hosted by my good friends Nicole and Owen, and of course everyone else behind the show. Congratulations, and I hope everyone will keep on watching this show and giving yourself very good content and be entertained and be informed from Hello CDO. Thank you, and again, congratulations.
Wow, congratulations! Congratulations, Hello CDO, for winning a very prestigious award, the most outstanding virtual lifestyle show of 2023. You've inspired so many. You've actually inspired me, and I do hope that you continue to inspire and touch lives. So once again, congratulations and continue to shine. God bless.
Mabuhay! Allow me to acknowledge Hello CDO, its executive producer, Ms. Donna Ocampo, and the rest of the team for your recent win as the most outstanding virtual lifestyle show of the year from the Northern Mindanao Wedding and Events Association, given last February 26, 2023. My warmest congratulations on your resounding success. Daghan kaayong salamat for all the support that you have given the Department of Tourism, and may you continue to inspire others for the tourism development of Cagayan de Oro and Region 2.
Oh, diba? Thank you so much.
Congratulations!
Oo.
Hello, CDO, and thank you sa inyong tanan, mga higala, all of our supporters. We are on year 3. Dili ta makaabot og ingon ani ka dugay, ingon ani ka ang ato mga content no nga mapasulod nato if not for you guys. Thank you and
Thank
congratulations.
you.
Hello, CDO. Congrats sa imo, my love.
Oo, congrats po sa imo, my love. Labi na ka ikaw nag-host ato nga gabi. Oo, diba?
Pero
Oo.
kinsa gid ang naano adto no nga kilig kaayo atong gabi una itago nato siya sa pangalang Owen Haen.
Ano di
Diba,
ay?
pagawas kay ni Richard Reynoso. Gid si Owen Haen.
Hala, wala lang, nakadumdum lang ta sa atong mga kagahapon ng mga puppy love. Di ba? Kagilak. Ay.
Kagila. Kuan to siya kanang sagol to siya my love nga gilok-gilok, sagol pud nga katawa, no kay
Nagpasabot lang pud no nga buhi na ta atong mga panahon na nga sikat kaayo si Richard Reynoso. Nan koy buot atong panahon na. Oo.
Mga kagahapon ni Owen.
Yes, it was a great evening also kay we get to see our mga counterparts in the events industry and also the honor po ng uban nato nga mga friends and mga kaila sa wedding and events din sa Cagayan de Oro ug Northern Mindanao. So it was really a fun time for everyone. At least dili kita ang organizer bisita ra tatang panahon na. So ganahan kay ko ana nga moment.
Maog yun, di ba? Uy, dili basta-basta kay naa si Queen Uncle. Di ba? Na ang atong mga sikat kaayo nga mga comedians of Mindanao, naapod didto si singing voice of Cagayan, the golden voice of Cagayan de Oro, si Ian Ware, napa si Hale. Lahi ra gyud. Ang dili basta-basta nga gabi. And congratulations as well to all of the other winners sa katong nakadaog sila sa recognition, nakakuha sila sa recognition as the best in the industry for 2023. So congrats gihapon no to Lay Ryu, events and management for staging such a very successful awards night. Congrats, Lay. Congrats. And okay, so speaking of which, no, kana si Lay, one of the most kanang inspiring women kay dako kaayo ang iyahang naagian throughout the years, and she's been inspiring other women also to be able to achieve their dreams and then helping them also along the way. So speaking of inspiring women, my love, ang atong mga guests sa pagbalik nato kinsa ni sila.
Ayan, exciting. So, mubalik pa ang Hello CDO. So, dihara mo. We'll be right back. Ayan. So,
Yes. We are
oo.
back, mga higala. And because this month is a celebration of powerful, inspiring, and empowering women, at kaya pong
Mm-mm.
i-celebrate through that video, my love, no? Somebody
Mm-mm.
who helped empower and strengthen and gave confidence to women as he took his final vow. Benji
Yes.
Manuel! Salamat sa
Ayon.
imo.
Yes, of
Yan.
course.
And
And
my
yun.
love. Oh,
Mm.
pa-shoutout, shout out. Kay daghan na ba kaayo tag
Sige.
mga viewers karong gabi una. Thank you and welcome sa inyong tanan. I hope you guys are going to enjoy this night. Oy, akong unahon karon gihapon ang mga moms, no? Kani mami ni siya, mami ni siya. Jigger John Pimentel and
Oo.
Mama. I love you, Lucy Dio. We love you too. Hi, Jig.
Hi,
And
Jay.
Therese Ann Oclida. Ayan, ingon niya kay,
Hi.
oo, good evening. Hello, CDO. Yan. Oh,
Mm.
ingon ni Surya Fabianti Arandia pa shoutout. Oy, mag-shoutout ko sa ila because they're leaving
Hi.
for Dallas tomorrow.
Oh,
Bye! And
ayan.
good luck to Surya. Oh, pa-shoutout.
Oo.
Lia Gamba, pa-shoutout please sa mga taga-Dallas.
Hello, hello.
Oo, pakisimhot ko sa ilok ni Chuy Chuy. Ayan. Okay sa pa niya siya, my love.
Si Jefferson, ingon siya Happy Women's Month. Ayan. So,
Thank you,
mga allies sa
Jefferson.
mga kababaihan, of course, no? And si Justine Luib says, congratulations, hello, CDO. Thank you so much, Justine. And of course, si Erica Lee, congratulations. Gang Nicole Mayer, congratulations, hello, CDO. And we'd also like to say hello to the mother of Primer Group of Companies in Mindanao. Hi to Miss Norgelin Bihag. Oo. And of course,
Kanigid
we
ang
would like to say hello.
pinaka-power.
Ang
Mm-mm.
Darna ng Ayala
Ana,
Sencio.
oh.
So, and then si Miss Doreen Cuevas Ranyada. Hi, Ma'am Doreen of USTP. Hi, hello. Maing gabi.
May gabi. Ayun,
Ayun.
mga higala. Karon atong i-welcome na ang atong mga special guest. Kinsa ni sila,
Yes.
my love?
Oo. So, of course, no, na-mention na to ganina nga atong mga kanang guest tonight are kanang girl power. Okay? So, karon we have our ladies from Norms or the Northern Mindanao Mountaineering Society. Please welcome. We have, of course, we have Shania Renee Yulo and Emily Frances Raffles. Hi!
Hello,
Hi, good
maayong gabi.
evening.
Maayong gabi. Sa inyong duha, Shania, and hi, Emily. And
Hello.
I'm so happy, all of us actually are very happy to have you here on the show. Kay, kanang murag, this is something different, no? Kay usually rabagyud kay ang atong gakakita, gakadunggan, ang mga mountain climbing are always mga lalaki, no? Pero karon, there's a whole group of really strong and empowered women who are going to be doing this and doing this for a very special event. But before we go to that, how long have you guys been climbing?
Go first.
Yes, you go
Pwede,
first.
go.
Okay. Hi, being raised by two mountaineering parents, I started climbing when I was 10 years old.
Oh, wow.
Wow! And you, Emily?
So for me, it took a longer time kay nga no murag wala gi kwarta atong college, no? Lisod kaayo magkuha og mountaineering
Mag-invest.
gears. Yes, mag-invest og mountaineering gears when I was still in college. So I entered mountaineering when I was already working na.
Okay.
Ayan. So, pero what got you into climbing in the first place? Ano sa'yo naaaning anong na-hooked kayo mo sa climbing? Shania?
I think it runs in the blood na.
So murag,
Maybe it's
wala na gyud, natural na siya for you to climb,
yeah,
no?
being raised by two mountaineering parents. And maybe it's the murag, growing up in the city as well. Kay murag, it feels like an experience but nga special for me because outdoor lagi.
Yeah.
That's it.
Sa imo, Ems?
So sa ako I'm not really a very athletic person. Unlike Shania is so well-rounded, very amazingly well-rounded, especially given her background, no. So for me, it was different. I wasn't really very into sports good. But what I like about mountaineering is that as long as you persevere, as long as dili ka mo give up, kaya kaayo nimo mosaka og bukid.
Mm,
Kana ra imong
okay.
kailangan, di ba? So you don't really have to prepare for anything. Well, you do have to prepare yourself na basin taas-taas gyud ang pag-hike, no? Pero apart from that, apart from your willingness to finish climbing the mountain, then you should already be good to go.
So
Yeah.
naagi mental perseverance no, dapat ready
Oo, I
ready
think
gid ka no,
so.
kay kanang ang focus din na kay. Oh, pero I wonder no, can you tell us a little bit more kanang Shania kay especially sa imo nga kanang you grew up in a family nga kanang who are mountain climbers. Nakita ba nimo ang diferensya sa mga male nga kanang climber or sa kanang versus kanang mga female climbers or same ra?
Um, ano, sa mga male, well, mas ano magid sila, mas nasa like strength and endurance daw. Pero I don't think so. Because depende po if condition ka or dili and if you're mentally strong. Because what if ang mountaineering guide di mo masulti nga, gamay na lang gid mo, mga 2 kilometers. Pero hindi mo makaya. It's more on the mental
Usahay
challenge
Diba?
than the endurance.
Oo, usahay mo sa
Mura na
gamay
siya
na lang, no? Layo pa di ay.
Yeah, layo
Oo,
pa man di
di
ay.
ba? Ang correct, di ba? Mura na siya kanang babae nga manganak, no? Kanang ina nakagamay na lang gid nga utong, gamay na lang gid nga utong.
Wala, oy,
Hindi
daghang
abot ni kay duha ka
pamangkin.
adlaw nga pag-utong. Okay.
Uy, baka ano eh. And then naapay additional nga for the ano backpacking nga part. Cause usually magud ang gina-assign sa women kay mga lighter lang nga mga stuff. And then we can't last pila daw ka days nga makapack og mga stuff kay heavy kaayo. Pero I don't think so. Malagi as long as you're mentally strong.
Mm.
It's all in the mind, I think.
I agree.
Agree.
Although I've
Agree
never
gid ko, ano.
climbed.
Oo. Pero
Oo.
kanang kumusta man pud Ems no ang climb ang mountaineering scene lately no nga naka-bounce back na ba siya from the pandemic? Kumusta naman karon nag-open na ba ang mga campsites?
So that's a very good question, Owen. So naim uban mga bukid karon who are still closed simply because
Mm.
recover pa nila. And
Okay.
this is only because again this could be a popular site na gasakaan gyud, 'di ba? So we usually our government and the people behind DENR would recommend na ipahatagan sa time for the mountain to heal before that happens. But so far,
Paginhawa.
yes, pagginhawa.
Mm-mm.
So far in terms of mountaineering, as long as there's one available or accessible to you, wala man gid siya ingon nga nagsira during the pandemic, 'di ba? So you can still get to go outside and hike mountains, and I think that was the beauty of the pandemic, na murag nahatag niya to our Philippine mountains, 'di ba? So obviously
Mm.
outside it's relatively safer to interact with people, so naagihapon siya even though nag-pandemic you can still get
Yeah.
to go out as long as you abide by, of course, unsa pod ang mga requirements for hiking a specific mountain.
Tama, no?
Oh.
Murag, ano siya may laban, no? Kanang, I think the pandemic also allowed us to appreciate ning naa sa duol nga mga sites, no? Kay,
Yes.
di ba, during summer, we always want to go, to leave wherever, no? Uban, mugawas pa sa country,
Mhm.
sa lain lugar,
Mhm.
na may mga bukid din nga, pwede gid kayo nato i-explore, pwede tang mag-enjoy, and, bond with
Correct.
family and friends. So, I think, but of course, napay mga areas nga, dili sa karon paatuan, but naagihapoy mga areas nga pwede, like mention ni Emily, and I think one of those kanang ilang adtuan puhon.
Oo, correct.
Yes.
Oh, my love.
Oo.
Muna siyang tawag na backyard traveling, which I think most of us,
Yes.
we should be doing, no? Backyard traveling. May lab, ani na lagi din sa among bukid. Kaya ang backyard na ako bukid. Ha?
Oh, maagi sa
Okay,
undahan.
wala
Pwede na yun. Yes. Oh.
So, okay, speaking of which, no, we have the 11th all-women's climb from Mindanao. Giunsa ni siya sugod Shania ang kaninga project? How did this come to be?
I would pass that to Emily. Mas ano siya.
Oh, yes, Em.
Okay.
Okay.
Siya nag-organize. Siya
so-
nag-head man good.
Yes. So the 11th All Women's Climb Mindanao, obviously because 11th na siya, there have been your first to the 10th, 'di ba? Who has actually been there. Dili lang siguro siya inani ka loud, inani ka saba, inani ka extensive ang iyahang reach, but it has always been there. And I think that is a message that you can definitely take kung ikaw kay babae in the outdoor scene, 'di ba? So there is always a group that will be ready to support you for this activity. So the 11th AWC started with Miss Maria Reina Buntuyan. So she was the one
Hi,
who
Miss
brought
Reina.
it here, yes. Our very own Norms member gihapon, but also very popularly known because of half of the brain of Viajero, basically, right? So there, siya nagdala dinhi sa Mindanao. For a time, it got interrupted until nabalik siya, and then wala na din siya putol from the second.
Tuloy-tuloy nga dayon.
Yes. The only time
Okay,
that
okay.
medyo na-interrupt lang yun pud siya was during the pandemic, because major mountains then were not allowed to murag dili pwede musaka during those times.
Okay, so what's up with usually activities, no? So if there are interested na wala pa naka-register right now and they're planning kay murag tsada ni siya nga idea nga musaka nga puro ragid mo kababaihan. So unsa kay ilang pwede ma-expect ng mga activities kay murag tulo ka adlaw man ni, I believe, no? Ang inyong activity.
Okay. So well, Shania, of course, is very much aware of this. So with the moment that our guests, our women, atong kababaihan will arrive in Malitbog, Bukidnon, isa sa mga immediate activities nato will actually be the cultural night. So during the cultural night, this is of course an immersion. Although again, this is just a quick immersion, so to speak, diba? Dili gud kayo inana kababad. But this will hopefully get us or give us some idea of how the IP group, which is the Siloo Women's Indigenous Peoples Group, nga ato ang gis na suportaan for that event, actually live. So
Wow, okay.
that we are also gonna be doing, and at the same time, tudluan pud ta nila magsayaw sa ilahang traditional na
Oh,
higaon.
nice.
Oh, nice.
That's very nice. Yeah. Okay. This is getting very exciting na gyud, no? So,
Oh.
Shania, can you tell us, asa ba ito pwede mag-register na by walk-in sa mga last minute, ka mga gusto mo appeal?
Unfortunately, walay walk-in sa event.
Oh.
Because we also have, ano man good, we have the kits. Ang involved, ana ka na ay shirt o na yung mga
Okay.
bag tags. So we have to make that in advance
Alright.
para by the time nga ma-event na, mahatag na siya. However, as early as now, you can register sa amuang link at Norms na Facebook page. And you can
Okay.
also register at Viajero.
There you
so pwede
go.
na sila mo
Okay.
add to Viajero kung gusto sila nga kasi na po sila i-ask questions, pwede ra na makatubag dito, no? While they're
Yes.
registering. That's so pero unsa may requirements ani kung gusto sila mo appeal na abay age requirement, height, weight, unsa bay mga qualifications if ever na?
In all forms and sizes, welcome. And then dayon, as long as you have the willingness to do it, and then
Yes.
generally ka, and you have a strong mental
So
capacity.
pwede na din ang
Okay,
first
sige,
timer Ems na mo appeal kanang pagid ka experience ever og climb.
I would say na yes, pwede gyud kaayo, even if first time pa nimo siya sa kaon na bukid. The good thing about Buklod Ridge is that it gives you the right amount of challenge, pero at the same time dili sad siya inana kapatay, because
Kaya
it's
basin
not
dili na mo balik, di na mo
Oo,
usab.
mas hindi naging motro.
First and last.
pero nabudol na pag-ayos. So, it gives you the right amount of challenge. Pero also at the same time, what we encourage is that you also do not just wait for the day to arrive, diba? What you do in preparation for the day would be, you try to maybe go about your healthy routines such as running, perhaps, or the best exercise that would definitely mimic climbing a mountain would be mag-stair climb sa Pilaes, 'di ba? So pwede
Oh,
ra
sa
gyud
bleachers.
kaayo. Yes, sa
Okay.
that will mimic the type of altitude gain that you will get pag musaka na ka.
Okay.
Para dili
So,
hangapon,
all right.
no?
So we know, so we know what to prepare before the climb, what to bring pod. Shania, kanang imong kanang what would you advise especially para sa mga first timers sa ilahang mga ipang pack.
Okay. Usually the best thing to bring yun is a comfortable backpack. Kay dako kay it goes a long way nga all throughout the day sa hiking kay comfortable gid ka. Kinamogoy cases food nga ilang padding sa lang backpack is grabe kanipis and then kapoy pod sila. So
Oh.
it's a maka-down sa imong mood bitaw. And also good shoes. And
Yes, correct.
earlier this year, last week of February, kay nag-hike pud me again dito to check how how it really is. And dako kay you really have to bring water gyud, hydration nga mga containers. So
Okay.
that is number one actually, ang hydration containers because throughout the day mababad gid ka sa init pod, but it's not really that bad. It's actually a nice introduction sa hike yun for beginners.
Oh,
I
okay.
would
All
say
right.
it's a complete package.
All right. Okay. I would think that kaning nakita na to sa screen karon all of those. If you guys missed it, don't worry. Again, you can go to their Facebook page para kung mag-inquire mo, you can message them there. And of course, na age requirement 7 years and up at least, no? Pero senior citizen dili mag-uol. Pwede welcome na welcome
Caring
basta kay
pa.
physically fit lang yun to join the event. Pero ang gusto mo appeal nga mga bata, basta kay naalay guardian or kuan nga makauban, okay ra. And then proof of vaccination in your wristband and all of other things that's essential for a climb. So, ayun.
Ayun. So, kani kayo na, may mga preparation, na ba po yung special diet na kailangan sa mga climbers? Or na ba mo yung kanang gina-recommend para dili-dali maluya? Or kanang basin, no, busog kaayo, di nakabaklay? O sabay mga, nabay mangingon ana. Kay, di ba, basin na ay pwede na to i-tip po sa ila ba? Basin dagang kasi nagchichirya nga dala. Pwede ba na? Mangingon ana?
Nasubra.
Do you want to take that question?
Okay, yeah, that's a good question. Maybe I would it's a rule actually. Discourage good ang kanang daghan gulay. Kanang fiber bitaw kay lisod kaayo nga mag-climb ka unya murag kalibangon ka or kaututon
Oo,
ka.
no? In the
Yeah,
middle
so
of
that's
nowhere.
Oo. And then more on carbohydrates tingali.
Carbs, kay para na ay
Hydration,
energy.
hydration.
Yeah,
Hydration is
carbs.
key. Ana,
Yeah.
okay.
A quick
Ayun.
snack na lang dayon are sweets.
Sweets.
Maybe magdala po kag asin
sugar
para
rush.
electrolytes. Kung
Select-
kakramon mo
Habang asin, and also making sure na maybe for every hour or for every 2 hours, 'di ba? Even if dili ka gutom, you still try to munch on something, snack on something that's hopefully healthy and makatabang pud sa imo aron dili ka malaspag. It helps with doing away ana nga feeling. It's a very inconvenient feeling pag malaspag ka.
Lagi no, pero basin dili lang pod siguro mag-overpack ug dagang pagkaon kay basin dili na pod niya madaog iyang basin puro sudan ang dala, di ba? May
Wala naman na. Barbecue stick naman. Barbecue naman gidala. Sisig naman gikan sa Loretos o kada Station 30.
mag-master chef na di ay dito sa taas.
Oo.
Diba?
Dili
Ay,
po
First
siguro.
thing about the 11th AWC is that there's really no need for you to bring your backpack during the hike. We're only recommending that you bring a hydration pack. So tubig lang yun ang iyong kahinanglan, and maybe snacks in between to keep you sustained. And obviously your
Wow, there you
lunch.
go.
Okay,
Kaya
we're gonna be
ibilin
going.
siya, Ems, ang gamit sa campsite, no?
Yes. Oo. Ibilin
Okay.
ang
So, dili
gamit
na
sa
gid mo the entire trek.
Oh, that's
No,
good.
But
That's
that's
good. That's
good. At least dili sila
yes.
magbaguod.
Oo. Because
Oo.
extra effort yun gihapon if magdala
Yeah.
og gamit while you are
Yeah,
actually
that's right.
also ascending, di ba? So kato lang, you just
Yan.
have to bring your pack lunch with you as well, kay we're gonna be lunching on trail.
Oh, that's nice. Sounds
Nice.
good. Congratulations to you ladies. So, anything else that's gonna be happening out after this event?
So during the activity itself, you have the cultural night to look forward to during the first evening. The following day will be the climbing proper, and then after sa climb, of course, nagtipok-tipok na lang manggitang mga kababaihan, diba? So we want to make the most out of it by celebrating with a hosted dinner for our socials night. After
Nice.
aning,
Alright.
yes, very much to continue the women empowerment journey, 'di ba? Mag-ila-ila kitang tanan. And then apart from the 11th AWC, another thing that people can look forward to from the Northern Mindanao Mountaineering Society would be a mid-year climb that we will also be hosting for this year. So
Oh,
that will be
nice.
sometime in June.
So, apil na, pwede na ang guys, ana.
Yes,
Pwede na.
Pwede na. Okay, basi na yung mag-ibog-ibog mga, ala, na girls night out sila, wa may labot. Naarami sa munisipyo sa Malitbog Taman, dili may kasaka. So, at least na guys nga gusto mo climb, pwede na mo sa June, no? Ayan,
that's
so,
actually one of the top or the popular question of the AWC. Pwede ba ang mga lalaki sa AWC?
dili sa, no?
Dili
Kanang
sa for
girls
now.
night out ni siya, night outdoors. Ayan, so again, kindly invite our viewers to join the 11th AWC.
Yan. Shania.
Okay. Hi everyone, Shania here alongside with Emily from Northern Mindanao Mountaineering Society, and we are inviting you girls, you ladies to join us sa Malitbog Bukidnon sa Buklod Ridges this March 24 to 26. Mag-uban-uban kita, mag-hike ta, magpainit ta, mga ligo ta og sapa puhon. See ya.
Wow.
Exciting. Thank you so
Ayan.
much.
Thank you so much, Shania. Salamat, Emily. And good luck on your climb. And ayaw kalimot, mga higala. Check out their Facebook page if you're interested to be part of this awesome, awesome women's activity.
Ayan,
Thank you,
so
guys.
much.
God bless you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Owen.
Thank you. Ayan. So, sa pagbalik sa Hello CDO, isa ka kagay na pod, no, nga naakaron based in Las Vegas, ang atong ma-interview tonight. And of course, isa ni kabanggiitan nga personality, no, in terms of mental health awareness. So, mo na siya ang sunod when Hello CDO returns.
Thanks.
Hello.
Hello, hello,
Ayan.
and we are back. And hello,
Yes.
gihapon sa atong mga kauban karong gabi una. Thank you for watching us
Mm.
tonight. Kinsa man ni sila, I'm so happy to have them here. Dini sa Hello CDO, si Kayla. Happy Women's
Hi.
Month. Hashtag Girl Power.
Yes. Hello pod kay Doc S. Isabella. Ingon siya hi siya. Atong guest ganina nga si Shania. Thank you so much, Doc Isabella, for watching tonight's episode. And si
Kani
Melay
si
Bacor.
Melay
Surya.
Bacor. Uy, kani si Melay is isa sa mga kanang trustworthy o sikat kaayong nga content creator, mga influencer ni siya. So,
Mm.
hi, Melay! Thank you for
Hi.
watching tonight. Okay, and then, kisa ni my love? Just...
Ayan, si Jessil Daayata. Congrats Northern Mindanao Mountaineering Society or Norms. Yes, congrats sa
Mhm.
ila and more power sa ilang mga upcoming events. And we have also si Karen Costosa nga nag-heart-heart ang mata. Hi, Karen! Ayan. Ayun. So, ayan. So,
Okay.
ganina no, mga kuanto, empowered women. Padayon ta sa ato ang featuring empowered Cagayanon. So, our next guest is poised to receive an award for her humanitarian and philanthropic work. No? Kinsa ni siya and what makes her an empowered woman. Let's welcome live from Las Vegas, USA, nga alas 3 na sa buntag or pasabuntag dito, Dr. Althea Baranda Clark.
Uy, naunsa
Ayan.
ang Las Vegas time, my love?
Oo.
Kulbaan ta! Okay, ayan. Atong iyano kay Basin.
Ayan, si
Oo,
Doc
makasulod ba siya?
Althea.
This is so nagulat ba yun siya, my love, no? Alas 3 naman lang.
Ayan.
Makasabuntaga.
Hi!
My God,
Good
you're
morning!
here!
Good morning, you
Hi!
guys. Kumusta?
Hi!
Hi!
Welcome to Hello CDO. Maayong
Yay.
buntag diha.
Maayong gabi din ha. Kay buntag
Oh,
kayo dire.
Oo, kadlawon.
kadlawon gyud ka. Thank you so much for staying up para nga kuan ka maka-guest ka sa Hello CDO and to inspire ang atong mga higalang nananaw karong gabi una. So, before we go to all of that, tell us a little bit more about your time when you're still here in Cagayan. So, unya, how long have you been away from Cagayan pod?
So, I left in 91. So that was mga 31 years or 32 years ago. So dugay-dugay na pod. Pero I visited quite a few times. In fact, I was just there last year. So,
Mm.
gabisita pod permi. So it's good to be able to do that because I'm in touch with my high school friends and mga
Mhm.
mga childhood friends. So I'm very well connected with everybody there, family and friends. So, even though nga ni anak ko din hidugay na, I still feel I am part of the city. I think much more
That's
so
good.
the last 10 years. Of course, social media is
Mm.
responsible for that. And
Mm.
I went home 2014 for our 26th high school reunion. And then we've been really more in
Mm.
touch with each other, mga high school friends. So, it's really good. It's really good to see everybody on Facebook and Instagram. And, you know,
Mm.
maka-update
And
ta permi, maka-update ta permi kasi mga
oo.
kuan din na it's a game changer as di
Oo.
ba?
And speaking of high school classmates, so classmate man daw ni nimo ning atong Queen Maker of Cagayan de Oro nga si Jean Tulang Cesar, di
Of
ba? Nga
course,
tuan na ra ba din
akong
na sa Amerika gihapon? Oo,
so
naminya
ako
na.
is yeah, one of my BFFs. So actually saw
Oh.
Jean mga last year. So it's really nice to have her.
Mm.
Nga naapod siya diri. I'm sure na miss ninyo siya, but it's good
Mm.
to see her sa New
So
York
much.
permi.
Oh. So, Doc Althea,
Yeah.
sakto ba na you come from a family of doctors and that you all moved to the States, no? Katong time nga America needs more medical professionals. Is that true?
Yeah, ang nag-start is nag-start man gud katong in the mid 60s na may
Mm.
shortage of doctors sa states. So what happened was akong uncle at the time came here and then you know how it works, petitionan ang mga pamilya,
Ah.
and then my grandmother came, and then ang mga two sisters, this is my mother's side sa family. After that, napetitionan po ang mga family, and then two of the sisters, my mom's sisters, are also doctors, so they also came and feel
Mm.
the doctor
Mm.
shortage at the time. So and then everybody
Oh,
came.
wow. All right. Okay. So, we understand that you're a psychotherapist. How is this different sa kanang psychologist?
So ang psychologist, so let me just start. To kind of help you understand what a psychotherapist
Mm.
does. So psychotherapist, just the way it sounds, ang provide ka og psychotherapy services like individual therapy or group
Mhm.
therapy. Ang psychologist, specifically a clinical psychologist, is also a psychotherapist. In other words, psychologist provides like psychotherapy services among
Mm.
other things like
Mm.
psych testing. Ang psych testing is for kanang imong ikuha na, like let's say for instance you want to diagnose somebody who has ADHD or autism. You do a
Mhm.
series of psychological testing, so only a psychologist can do that. So I have two master's degrees, so I've been actually a therapist long before I became a psychologist. So but at the time kung you're only a master's level clinician, you can only provide psychotherapy services but not psych testing, not psychological evaluation.
Mm.
So, psychologist does more things, and one of them is psychotherapy. Does that make sense?
Yeah, murag
Oh, okay,
mas
okay.
wider ang scope niya, doc, no? Ang
Mm.
psychotherapist, correct?
Ang
Mm.
psychotherapists, they only do specifically psychotherapy, and
Mm.
maybe
Yeah.
some other like
Okay,
some
mas
minor
Mm.
stuff.
specialized.
It was more specialized, but a
Yeah.
psychologist does more things and more
Mm.
specific things that only a psychologist can do. Because we
Okay, so
do
Oh, okay,
mhm.
okay.
Pero kinsa pod imong usual patients, no, kay nara ba dayon notions if na ay adto og mga kanang psychiatric treatment or adtog psychotherapist, or naagi ka ng diferensya diretso, or one pa ingon nila nabuang, is that true, or
yeah.
naay mura ba dayon na ang notion? So is it
Right.
correct, or ano
So
na wide pa inyong coverage for accepting patients?
I like the way you said that, because that's it gives me a chance to clarify what a psychologist does,
Mm.
and mental health too, because even now these days is still
Mhm.
so stigmatized, meaning walay like especially in the Philippines or other Asian countries, mahadlok mo itong therapist kay basig
Oo.
ma-label na ka ng crazy, di ba?
Mm.
So there's that misconception that when you go see a therapist you must be crazy or there's something wrong with you. But actually, like for me specifically, I see a range of psychopathology, from like na grief na bago ka namatyan,
Mm.
and or you just broke up with your boyfriend, or like anxious over whatever family
Mm.
issues you have, to like psychosis, like you're hearing voices
Oh.
saying things,
Mm.
you're experience like complex trauma, meaning daghan kay mong traumatic experiences nga, you're now having post-traumatic stress syndrome, which is like you might have nightmares or flashbacks. So it ranges from very mild anxiety, because I
Mm.
used to see actually a lot of medical students and dental students, because akong practice was right next to medical school. So they were a lot of them were my patients, or there were a lot of them that came to me. So uh, so mostly what are the usual problems sa mga students, diba? Mga academic stressors. So
Oo.
so like that. So not necessarily I don't even like to use the word crazy, but
Mm.
I think we all have issues. And
Oh,
I think
yes. Mm.
if you could really say it, like everybody needs a therapist. I have a therapist. That's a full disclosure. I always
Mm.
said I've been seeing my therapist since uh, 2005 when I started grad school, 2004, because we required it at school. We needed to have
Mm.
60 hours of therapy sessions in order to complete our master's program. And I really just got used to having that, and especially that I see trauma patients. When you have trauma patients, you also get secondary trauma, meaning
Mm.
like you might have nightmares of your patient's nightmares, which happened to me during the pandemic, and you have to discuss that with a professional. Like, what's wrong with me? Why am I having nightmares?
Like, and marag debriefing siya in a way, no, on your end also unloading kay you're also
Yes,
receiving a lot of these stressful situations nga gapaminaw ka sa ilahang mga ano no,
yeah,
ilahang
yes.
yeah, experiences.
You said that very well. You have to debrief. You have to process what's going on. Okay, you're only human. We're not robots. We're
Mm.
impacted by the things that we hear. We're impacted by everything around us, and especially during the pandemic. We're all stressed out and isolated,
Yes.
navigate our own emotions while also seeing patients from home at the time. There's no very little outlet. So kailan gyud nga nagyud kay kanang self-care, but like my for me my self-care is always traveling and
Mm.
socializing and doing things outside. So during the pandemic, for instance, medyo na stuck gid sa
Nag-coop up,
apartment like
no?
or at my house.
Mm.
So it was really hard. So to answer the question that you just asked, everybody needs some sort of, at some point in your life, you're
Mm.
gonna need a therapist or a counselor,
And a
and
professional at that,
eh,
'di ba, ma'am? Dili siya
yeah.
kanang well, you can seek advice from friends, but it's better if it's a therapist, no?
Yes. Oh, well, advice from friends is different, because
Mm.
uh, therapy process is more looking at patterns, what's
Mm.
happening here. Is basically helping clients become more aware and be more insightful of what's happening. Whereas kung mga advice sa mga friends, what do they
Oo.
usually say, right? Like,
Oo.
just, forget it, just break up with him or
Or
whatever.
sulsulan pa ka.
You'll make a, I'm not having a relationship. Like, you keep going back and
Oo.
forth, like, so you must be crazy. So like, but a therapist would like, what's going on? Why do you think you keep
Mm.
going back to the same relationship? It's always that question. You always, what do you call it, Socratic questioning.
Mm.
You guide your patients to think and see what's going on here. Why do you think you keep going back to the same relationship? Why are you drawn to this person? What do you think is happening? So that's how we ask question. So uh, friends would just say like, ambot ba nimo? Sige mo lang
Oo.
ka. Like, you get judged, right?
Oo,
In
or
in in
gikapoy na ko sa imo sig
Yeah,
paminaw or things like that, no?
right.
Pero
So
kanang doc, is this your like dream job gyud? Kani siya nga being in this profession?
it is my dream job now. It's like a dream come true. But I didn't like most Filipinas. I was with
Mm.
nursing school, but I
Oh.
didn't feel compelled that that was for me, and especially nursing is a very good profession, and it requires a lot of multitasking skills, and I don't think I really have that. I think I was all over the place. Like, oh my god, I could kill a patient here. Like, it's not for me. Like, I could. Happened to minor in psychology, and it turned out that I
Mm.
really loved it, and I just quit. Well, I quit. I didn't tell my parents until hapit ako mag-graduate. Like 1 year na
Ala,
lang until before graduation. Like,
surprise.
by the way, surprise! I'm not in nursing school anymore. Like, oh my gosh, that what happens after that. So almost
Mm.
disowned. So so I stuck to it and really loved it, and I've been in the mental health field for 27 years.
Wow.
uh,
Mm.
I breathe psychology. I lived in it. This is
Interesting.
Wow.
like they say, you do something that you love every day and you never work a day in your
Mhm.
life.
That's
This
so
is it for
true.
me.
Oh, so
Yeah.
murag mao ni siya siguro nga no, my lab no.
Mm.
She was featured just very recently
Mm.
sa news for the Be a Shiro Foundation.
Oh, thank you.
Congratulations! Oh,
Yay.
i-share niyo siya. How was it? Oh my God, look at that. Wow!
Wow.
Be a Shiro Foundation.
So yes, it was really. I was very honored to be the gala chair for Biyashiro. And This year's goal was to build a shelter. And Biyashiro is a nonprofit organization that helps, it
Mm.
rescues, does a lot of prevention intervention for sex traffic victims. Unfortunately, Vegas is a mecca of sex traffic victims. A lot of the minors get brought in
Mhm.
here for prostitution. And
Mhm.
I was really strongly passionate about doing the fundraising. So when my
Mm-mm.
friend, who is a founder of Be a Shiro, she assigned me to be the gala chair, I was so thrilled. And
Wow.
we were able to reach our goal, which was $175,000. And
Wow.
now we will be building shelters, and we're also going to be working on a lot more prevention. And because there's a component of Asians being
Mhm.
trafficked, they were really
Mm.
wanting for me to be part of that. And we're going to try to expand it nationally and globally, and to really work on and honing in and preventing kids to be trafficked. And it's much
Wow.
more global because of the internet and everything.
Mm-mm.
This.
Yes.
So beyond all of the glitz and glamour of the black tie event, the cause is amazing, and I was really
Wow.
honored to be part of it. So
Big
And
yes,
I
hand,
think
big
that's
hand
the
to you.
reason,
yeah.
Doc Althea, no, nga
Huh?
you will be awarded again. Ano, you will be awarded, no, the
Woo! Grabe!
Platinum Global Most Distinguished Humanitarian, soon to
Aw.
be, no? I-awardan ka for Most Distinguished Humanitarian and Philanthropist Award. So, i-award naman ni, ano, or na-award na or i-award pa, Doc?
Yeah, right. It's next Saturday. There's
Oh,
the Black
wow!
Tie event is the next Saturday. So I'm like, oh my
Oh
God,
my
unsa na
gosh.
masaya atong suoton ani kay daghan ba ni affair.
Oh,
That's the only problem, right? Like, what do we wear? Like, you know,
share with us the pictures. Okay, we will be
Oo.
watching you. Okay,
Mm,
we will
for
be
sure.
cheering you on from all the way from
mm.
Pilipinas. Woohoo!
Yay! Thank
Kailangan
you.
na.
Yeah.
Wow!
So
Amazing
yeah,
kaayo.
Mm.
the
So,
accolades are just a little extra. The
Mm.
work behind it is really what. There's a lot of internal reward. I
yeah.
always go back to the girl in Cagayan de Oro who is just, you know, like has just a little bit of a dream, and then to be able to be
Mm-hmm.
in this position to make a
Nice.
change, and to be an agent of change, and to be in this position to have that leverage. Why not?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, go for it. And of course, speaking of which, I'd like to ask you this, no? How to be you? I mean,
Oh my
we know that
goodness.
right? I mean,
Oo,
you
yes.
it's serious work what you do. You study, you put a lot of time, a lot of effort, uh, research, yes, a lot of stress, but also at the same time, our producer, they've been stalking your Facebook, and we see that you're partying, you travel a
I
lot, and you're so glamorous. So, how do you balance all of this?
You don't sleep. No, I'm just kidding. Look at
Sleep
me,
is
am I
for the weak.
sleeping? Right? It's an underrated. They know.
You live in Vegas.
I live in
Mm.
Vegas, so I think is to me the main thing is everything that you do has to be aligned with who you are, and that if you do that, and that I don't know if you know Esther Perel. She said, infuse joy in your everyday, whatever it is that you do. So I
I like
always remember this, that whatever I do, because I see complex trauma right now, I do evaluations on patients at emergency rooms. They're suicidal, having psychotic
that.
symptoms, pretty severe, and I'm doing all this humanitarian work. But at the very core, I have to, infuse fun and joy, and everything that I do has to be in that alignment, values,
Yeah,
and value.
yeah,
Fun is part of that because we're living a
yeah,
life. Let's say
yeah.
we live every day. We only die once. We live every day,
Right?
and uh,
Oh.
so I always say, and I always ask my friends at 51, being 50 at 51, and if I have 20 more years to live, how do I want to spend my life, right?
Mm.
If I have 20 more years, I don't have children. People say, oh my God, you don't have kids, so it's easy for you to do that. And it's not that. My legacy is this is it. Everything that I do is kind of like my kids. So
Exactly,
Yes.
exactly.
And
im-
ganahan ko ato nga line nga always have fun and you have to align with your purpose and values in life. So aside from that, unsa pagid imuhang ma-advise to women, especially here in Cagayan de Oro nga
Mhm.
Women's Month man gid karon atong gi-celebrate. So how best should
yes.
they live their lives?
Happy International Women's Day, by the way.
Yeah.
Belated. Uh, First thing I think, especially Filipinos, we're such nurturers and givers,
Mm-mm.
and that's why we're good caregivers, right? Because we always provide and give, and then we put ourselves last. I think my
Mhm.
first advice is before you when you do that, because we're naturally nurturers and caregivers, to not forget you, and that self-love is not being selfish, and that
There
when
you
you
go.
take care of other people, that you also give yourself a lot of that, of caring, self-compassion and self-love, because when you forget you, then you just depleted, you're depleted, and there's nothing else to give, because you've already exhausted your own
Mhm.
resources, which is you are the
Yep.
resource. So that's my
Exactly.
first advice, and my second advice is so easy to say, especially sa Pilipinas nga, daghan, what do you call this, mga expectations,
Mm-mm.
or that you're expected to do, that you're expected to get married at whatever age, you're
Mga mold,
expected to
no?
have kids, mga guidelines, or what
Mhm.
sa may patawag ani,
Mhm.
mga kuan,
Mhm.
mga expectations ba na to,
Template or something.
I'm looking for a stronger word, you
Mhm.
know. That's what I'm mga kuan nga,
Oo.
like you have to
It's
get married,
mga
you have to have
Oo.
kids,
cultural
and
pressures.
there you go, I
Yes.
like that,
Oo.
cultural pressures, and that's a lot of
Yeah.
stress, and to
Yeah.
not forget what you really want in life. Do
Mhm.
you want
Yeah.
to have
Yeah.
kids? Do you want to be married? And to ask that question while other people are pressuring you, ask yourself
Mhm.
this question: what do I want out of this? Do I want that?
Mm.
I
Mm-mm.
don't have kids, and at some point, people were keep asking, when are you gonna have kids? When are you gonna have kids? At 51, of course, they stopped asking. So
Mhm.
it's like, thank God, it's no more pressure.
Biological di
Yeah.
na magid pwede so undangon
Di na
na.
bagyan. Naulahin na gyud sa tabiyaan na gyud sa train. Dugay na kayo na biyaan. So they stop asking. So
Or ganahan ko oo, Doc, ganahan gid ko ato imong advice no nga to take care of yourself first. Kay usually I think women or even men kay
mhm,
murag ma-guilty sila nga unahon nila ilang kaugalingon and dili ka
mhm,
dapat ma-guilty nga hatagan
mhm.
po nimong time imong self. So I think that's a really great
Mhm.
reminder.
Yes.
Oo.
Yes.
Kanang
Yeah.
mom guilt is a real thing yun. Mom
You're
guilt is
right.
a real thing.
Right. You
Kanang, you feel like you're a less of a mom if
mm,
giuna nimo imong kaugalingon, which
mhm,
I do not support. Kay kung
mhm.
nahurot na nimo tanan gihatag nimo sa imong anak, wala na nabilin sa imo, you're not gonna be a good mom at all. Good.
Yeah. Mao
Wala
gyud.
kay
Yeah.
wala
Mao
ka
gyud.
nabilin. Nothing to give back. So
Right.
Miss Althea, so sa mga nabitin sa imong gipanghatag
Mm.
nga mga powerful kayo nga
Oo.
mga advice and so inspired. Do you have a podcast that we can follow, a webinar, or even books that your fans can, maybe buy, purchase, connect to you, listen to you?
So I have a Facebook page, Dr. Althea Baranda Clark, but I'm also launching a podcast in April or May, uh,
Wow.
which is I'm inviting you guys to really follow, because it's going to be about interviewing people and
Mm-hmm.
who are successful in whatever it is that they do. And by success, it could be they're a tattoo artist, it could be a
Mhm.
mom, housewife, it could be a baker,
Mm.
however
Mm-hmm.
you
Mm-hmm.
describe successes to you. And I want
Yeah.
to capture the story of grit,
Mm-hmm.
meaning I
Ah,
want to, the
oh,
ups and
Mm.
downs. How
Yes.
did you get
yeah.
here? How did you
Yes.
get here? What did it
Yeah.
take for you to get here? Like, so one of my guests, my first guest, is a salon owner who's gone through a lot of trauma. So she's gonna take me through that story in Vietnam
Oh,
when they
Mm.
evacuated from Vietnam
oh
to
gosh, wow.
the Philippines to the U.S., and that trauma the family went through. So I want to capture that. So my podcast is coming soon. So stay tuned, and
Asa mo na
I'm
siya, Doc, maano, ang podcast? Asa ma-subscribe?
I'm gonna have it on Spotify and other platforms.
Oh,
Yay!
nice.
Facebook and all
Yeah.
that. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be shared, and of course I'll
Perfect.
share it with you guys, share it with the Cagayan, and I also wanted to do more for Cagayan. To I don't know how to make it so mental health access is easier there. I know it's
Mm.
a hard thing, but to do right now. But someday, I'd like it so that
Mm.
every Kakayanan would have access to therapy services like we
Oh,
do. So
Nice.
yes.
we'll see what that
Yes.
looks like. I'd like to make that
Yes.
happen. So that could
We
be
hope we hope we can support
Yes.
you there
yeah.
soon. Thank you so much, Dr. Althea Baranda Clark. Salamat sa imong oras. Salamat sa tanan nga imuhang istorya para sa ato karong gabi una, ang advice, the inspiration that you've given to us.
Mm.
Happy Women's Month to you.
Thank you so
Salamat
much, you guys. I'm so honored that you've
Amping.
chosen me to be your guest. What a pleasure and what an honor. And thank you again. I hope to see you soon. Take
Hope to
Yes.
care.
see you soon.
Okay, bye
Thank
Take
now.
you.
care.
Thank you,
Take
Bob.
care.
Ayan, that was Dr. Althea Baranda Clark all the way from Las Vegas. And interesting kaayo,
Uh-huh.
no? And inspiring pud kaayo nga iyahang story and
Yes.
also iyahang
Yes.
pag-give back, no? Especially sa
Mm-hmm.
sa kanang mga naay mental health nga mga challenges.
I
Ayon.
can't
So,
wait, my love, to
mm-mm.
listen to her podcast. Really.
Yes, so murag April
Huh?
naman daw to. So murag gamay na lang. Kay gamay na lang pod no April na may love. Matingala na
Next
lang ta
month
pila
na.
ka piyong na lang ni April na. Ayan. Okay, so mubalik pa ta no in just a little bit.
Yes.
So
Oo.
mga
And
higala.
watch out mga higala,
Mm-mm.
of course. Ang atong mga eat venture nahitabo. After this very short break, ginhawa
Mm-mm.
sa ta and enjoy lang ta. Kanilang tanan sa Hello CDO.
Hey guys, Mateo Guidicelli here, and I've experienced electric. Today, I'm here at Ayala Malls, Manila Bay to personally experience Nissan's e-Power technology with the all-new Nissan Kicks e-Power.
I only knew you for a while. I never saw your smile till it was time to go. Time to go away.
Di ba with a normal car, you brake and then you spend more fuel. But this one, if you brake, you charge the electric motor. So I'm really happy about this car.
And it's too late.
I'm gonna switch you to sport. Okay, so sport.
Oh, it's a little more torquey.
Yeah,
I really can feel the power, the torque.
We'll always be together.
So, ang dami magagandang mode. Lahat sila nagagamit. Pero yung paborito ko, sport. It's the best.
Quiet.
I'm amazable. Like smooth and quiet.
I think it's a car that I'm definitely interested to drive because I've driven nothing like it.
We cannot miss this amazing new technology of power, fuel efficiency, safety, and driving excitement are our top priorities here. And the all-new Kicks e-Power is a true game changer.
Ayan. So murag mo
We're back.
Murag mo magita imong gidrivean my love no na suya kay
Oo,
kung ako
lahi ra
nakauban.
Mm.
No?
Oh, I really like that, my love. Kay kana part na siya sa akong Eat Ventures. Watch out for it. Mga higala kay dinhi lang ni siya sa ato sa Hello CDO kay kauban ra ba nako my love kay ngano kay wala man ka di man ka available adto my
So
love.
ako sala.
Sad
ako
girl.
sala.
Mm.
No, ako favorite na
So,
ba ng person magkaon-kaon.
Sige lang sa sunod promise kay dili kita
Yes.
gasapon. Pero okay ra
Oo.
sa day gihapon my love kay nakauban na ako ang atong top fan sa Hello CDO. So we're
Course.
hoping that this isn't gonna be the last time kay basin in the future pwede pa nato ma-invite ang uban pa nato nga mga top fans here on Hello CDO para makauban nato sa mga lahi-lahi nato nga mga episodes. Yes,
Yes,
di ba?
and speaking of eating my love, murag ganahan ko ani atong sunod no, sunod na episode kay murag naatay kani murag ganahan ko ani kay the biggest food festival in Northern Mindanao naata didto makikaon kana ang sunod. Yes, Hello CDO will be there sa Big Bite 2023 at Ayala Centrio Mall. So watch out for that kay tanaw na to kung saan na po ng mga pagkaon na among tilawan ni My Love Nicole sa Ayala Centrio Mall.
Yes, kita-kits ta dito mga higala. And I would like to take this chance to also big congratulations to Ryan Marquida and Silver Bella Events for their amazing success sa ilang
Yes.
back concert. Puno gid kaayo ang venue at My Love. No daghan kay tao. You guys have seen the pictures, I'm sure. Kaya na trending ba gid to siya. And
Yes.
watch out no sa mga wala ng kasapon because nagready na para sa ilahang next nga leg nga tuad dito sa Bohol.
Wow. So
Woo!
ano na sila, nitabok na sila dagat, na sila sa Bohol, ang ilang next leg.
Yes.
Wow, congratulations and more power to local talents and music. Ayun.
Yes. And of course, salamat sa tanan nga mga nag-watch karong gabi una. Thank you so much you guys. Thank you for supporting Hello CDO ug ayog kalimot pag-send og stars para sa amo and we will be seeing you sa Big Bites. Don't forget, support for me and like our pages. Also sa Owen Online, you like Owen Online ha? Oo, ayog kalimot. And follow also Nikki TV. Okay. So thank you very much, Mags. Thank you, of course, also to Dr. Michelle Manuel of MBM Medical and Skin Clinic, Dr. Joy of Primea. Thank you very much. And of course, thank you, Arnold of Arnold Hair Studio. And Anytime Fitness, salamat!
Ayan, so I would like to say hello sa among coach, si Coach Pong, and also to Chef Cathy Dano, nga magkita kami naman ang chatmate lately ni Chef Cathy sa preparing for our event next week. So magkita mi next week. And of course, to Ma'am Carol of Seda Hotel. Hi, good evening. Ayan,
Hi to
so,
Sheila.
yes,
And
so,
yes, and I'd like to say a very special thank you and a very special I love you to my sister Feby and to John and to Laika and Bon Voyage, Sheila. Mwah! And sa inyo po mga higala, amping. See you next week. Dini lang tanan sa Hello CDO. It's virtual and more.
bye guys!